Much harder to film in this car, is it? Right, so first job, I got home last night at 5 o'clock, so I'm a little bit tired today. But first job of the day, we need to nip to Wild Goose. They are now going to start the build on the bar downstairs. I think there's a little cocktail bar going in there, so we're going to go and check progress on my team for that one. And then I need to nip to Bridge Street because we need to open up some of the walls and floors for the structural engineer, so I need to go and do that next. So we've got quite a lot on today. I'm a little bit tired, so you're gonna have to bear with me, but let's go for it. We need to try and find the centre point, which has got to be roughly, it's here somewhere now. If it's not in the middle of that, I would think. We're gonna need to try and suss it.
Try to go from wall to wall, right? Measure wall to wall.
Come back a bit, try and get that tape sitting. Somewhere there. I think you got there. 5280, which is roughly what I had in the computer, to be fair. So you get a mark out on the FLIR. So what's going on with the walls? Nina's saying you want to rip them right back, but...
I assume she's done a drawing.
She's not gave me one yet, but she did message me this morning. So I just want to come and get... I want to know that curve. Yeah. So how far is that seat going back into there? Back to here? Okay. Right, well we'll measure it so I know that curve. That's the biggest thing I need, is to know this. As far as that string, just double check it. I just want to make sure we've got that radius bang on.
Does I need to shape?
Aye, no worries, see, let's do. So see that? That's a halfway point there, right? So you want to come off of that. See, that's not bad there. It's pretty close there. That's alright there. That's alright there.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
That's bang on there. So that is it. So for did he say it was 2680? Just double check that there. And that's the size that we're working off for our curve. And then what's happening here?
Again's got a steel column there.
Aye, on the right hand side, aye.
85 again.
How far back's that going, Nina?
As far back as it can go. Yeah.
Okay. Right, alright, that's all I need to know. Where's my stuff for my flats? You done anything yet?
I'm working on it. I'm actually doing it just now.
Lead the f***ing way. What the f***? Seriously, what the f***? I think you're keeping the staircase.
Aye. So you haven't got a D, see that steel beams up there? I'm gonna put a couple of beams on that and put a winch on it so we can pull that up the stairs.
Aye, aye.
The materials will just pull it up the centre of the building.
Holy f***, this I'm off. This I'm off. You f***ing hang it off me.
So the structural engineer's got a structure designed. He's basically just putting load bearing walls back, timbered.
Aye.
Look at this shit. So you've got that beam coming out of there. All that weight on there. Look at this, man. Look here. Mate, there was a false roof. See for the paint stops there, look.
Aye.
This was a restaurant. We stripped it out. We've got a price through for the windows.
Did you get it?
140 grand.
Do you expect them to spend half a mil?
Hopefully, no. Let's go and have a look at the hill building, because you'll see. He said these are the two load bearing lines, that one and that one. You can see they've got a fucking weight there. But this end they've ripped that out. Like, look at that, man, that's just floating, it's not even doing anything. In order to save putting in hundreds of steels, it's all load bearing timber walls.
Aye, aye, aye.
And rather than try and lift the FLIR, because it's sagging upstairs, all we're going to do is put in the load bearing walls here, lift out the floorboards, and then, same as we've done in Patcha's loft, mine sandwich a timber either side and level it off like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Only to level the floors, because the FLIRs are running off upstairs, because they decided in there, they were like, right, let's make a restaurant bigger, just start knocking Wasden.
And this was an Indian restaurant.
This was an Indian restaurant. They found a newspaper in that pipe up there, right? 1872.
Huh?
1872. So the building was built in 1870, and in that pipe up hole up there, they found it. They'd stuffed the newspaper in 1872.
This was somebody's flat or house at one point.
It was a hotel.
A hotel.
This was called
It would have been houses as well.
This was called the Union Temperance Hotel. So back in the day, if a hotel didn't sell alcohol, it was a temperance hotel.
Oh, okay.
So it didn't sell alcohol, so this was a big hotel. But originally, it was apartments, serviced apartments. That's where we're standing right here, right? So basically, there's a wall coming along here. That's a dining room and a kitchen.
Aye.
That back corner over there is my living room. Basically, the side of that chimney breast where that stick is, to the middle of that there, that's my cinema, right? There. So my living room and my cinema are there, takes us up to that line, basically. That's a utility room, bathroom, ensuite, and then we've got 3 bedrooms here. So look, this is a master bedroom through here.
And you're doing all high ceilings.
Aye. It's nice so high upstairs, because obviously the higher the flats go, the ceilings come down. It's just this flat.
4 fucking meters.
Nice, eh? We need to go and find another joiner, and I'll get, it'll be you, Johnny, another joiner, plus we'll have the young loons labouring, plus a couple of labourers. Because the young loons will only be here a few days a week. And I'm gonna need a couple of labourers humping materials up and down the stairs for Abdi. My dad running back and forth to fucking screw fix. But we'll get the winch in. So one of the first things
Can I put your dad in it?
we'll at a workshop we'll build an aluminium fucking almost like lift. You can get a 12-ton winch. Now that we'll need it, you can get a 12-ton winch for like £300. Somebody standing at the bottom of the stairs, right? Winch it up. All we'll do is put a hook on the end of it, and we'll weld a frame at a workshop. This has got to be like 1 bedroom here. That's got to be 1 bedroom, and then this will be like walk-in wardrobe, and then there's an ensuite, and then bed. And keep all the big windows now, and we'll just keep open plan. And then this has got to be a 3rd bedroom here, and then that's got to be cinema, living room, dining room, utility room, bathroom. And then at some point they've got rid of the chimney down the stairs, because that's the flue. They found a packet of fags over there, 30-year-old.
Your dad smoked him. Fucking mink.
Check out original wallpaper. It's like 150-year-old wallpaper. Right, let's go upstairs. You'll be able to visualise it better.
What you doing?
Building.
What style you doing?
You're waiting on the interior designer, but modern as f***. There's got to be a wall here with a door, and that's 1 flat, yeah? This will be a communal store. So we'll block it off there, and this has just got to be a cupboard for fucking, I think it's for bikes. Push bikes, because you've got to, it's part of the new rules. So if we go in, right, this has just got to be a bedroom. So what we need to do is lift that, but we can't do it. What he says right now is like, they've removed so much stuff that the floor's being nailed down to the joist is acting like a diaphragm. It's holding it together. He says if we strip out this floorboards, the whole thing will go down. He says so what idea is we'll get the load bearing in. The beams are running that way. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sandwich off them and level them off. So this is 1 room. So we're not changing anything in here. All we'll be doing is ripping out the fireplace, skirtings and all that coming off, and then it'll be a case of kingspan, plasterboard. I'm definitely dropping the ceilings. I don't like them. Same as we done in Tory, because I'm wanting modern ceilings. I'm wanting downlights and nothing. So we'll be dropping the ceilings down. So just framing it, dropping it down, spotlights in, right? So you've got all you'll be doing in here really is the windows are going in, and then there's a kitchen on that back wall and an island there. Because this is just a little 2-bedroom flat. So TV will go on the wall there.
So what you
little
doing?
sofa.
Insulation and dot and dabbing.
So, but in here, the biggest job in these 2 floors, Junior, is leveling the flares. In here, it's a case of fitting a kitchen and bathroom, plasterboarding, and then electrical. Aberdeen in here, right? Same again. Drop the ceiling, spotlights, bit of wiring.
You've got the height anyway.
Sheet in the was. I don't know if that is in there. I tried to open it, but I couldn't open it, but I'm assuming that's a bit of a chimney breast.
Brick.
So all we're going to be doing in these rooms, like I'm saying, is skirtings off, facings off, sheet in the was. Ahan will be getting rewired, but Matty will be doing that. In here, right, see that wall? That wall's coming down. That wall's not original, look at the coving. See it? So that's coming down, and we're just marking out a massive master bedroom. And then essentially this bit here will be the toilet for the house. And then that's it, that's this flat. And then into this flat here, so we'll need to build a canteen, but I think we'll do that. I think we'll build on the 3rd floor. And then that way we'll turn 1 room into a canteen, microwave, fridge, fucking cooker. Right, so, this here has just got to be, like I said, a store, because the council's new rules is that you need to provide space for people to put push bikes in it. So look,
Holy
you come in here, right? So this is the front door here, and
This is for another flat.
This is his 3-bedroom
So this has
flat.
got to be the vestibule.
So it's a
across here.
vestibule, front door here. This is the second flat, right? So you come in, that's going to be a bathroom in there, and then you come round here, they'll be getting replaced with clear glass. You come in here, this is a bedroom, right? Same again, Aberdeen in here, changing the window, dropping the ceiling. This has got to be a wardrobe. It's basically straight across. And that's going to be a wardrobe. So it'll be like a rail for clothes there and a rail for clothes there. That's got to come flat packed on that. And then through here's the ensuite. So this is easy. Again, re-plasterboard in the walls. I'm not ripping the lath off, I'm not ripping the coving off.
What you do for services?
I'll show you, there's a bit for services. That's just got to be a utility and storage room. There's got to be basically a wardrobe there. Again, it's all coming pre-built, flat pack.
Aye.
And then that's just a bed here. This is, and again, new window, lower ceiling.
Now, how many windows you got total?
There's 40 windows. Right, so this comes out, because this is the original, right? So this staircase is coming out. We'll repair the flare, bring it back across. That's us now into there. So this is the living room here, right? So that's like that, look. So we're standing here. That's where the staircase was, see it? Yeah. So the wall's basically gonna go, the first Stuart is right across. And that's gonna create that little bit for the dining table is. This wall gets opened up to here, right? And then there's gotta be a dining table and that. And then this is the living room here. So it's just gonna be a straight kitchen with the worktops, extractor, cooker hood, all that goes there. It's just a little wee kitchen. So we're gonna bring that forward, give us a little bit more room. But there's now a lot of partitions are getting moved on these 2 floors. That's it, that's the extent of it. That door gets closed up and there's a door goes here and that leads you into a bedroom. So this is a bedroom, see? So that gets shut off because that's a communal cupboard. So that'll be shut off and insulated and all that.
How many flats in this section?
There's 2 flats on each floor. So there's a 3-bed and a 2-bed on each floor.
Wow.
Like I'm saying, on the upper 2 floors, it's just like moving a partition, creating a doorway, and the rest of it's just plasterboard and electric and plumbing.
Another floor still?
Aye.
Okay, now come on.
Right, we'll go this way, it's quicker.
What the f***? That's been a big dome ceiling or something at one point.
That's what I says. It must have had a big dome, but we've got ideas. We've got to get the scaffold up and I've got to sheet that so it looks better, so that the coving almost moulds back into it, so it looks original. Because they've done that at some point where they put the flat roof on, but it's a brand new roof on it. So on this floor, we needed a communal area for the hot water boilers, the tanks, nothing for other flats. So we've created a communal area here now.
Oh, okay.
Right? Now, here, you come out of the landing, and this has just got to be blocked off here, and that's just got to be a store for bikes again, right? There's a door here, and it leads you into this flat. It looks like here he's built a little cupboard for fucking utilities. So he's knocking the wad down between these 2, Junior. So you're not knocking a hill wad down, but you're creating an opening here, look. So this has got to be the kitchen there and there. Dining table and that in front of that window. And then that'll be an opening. And then this is a living room here. So we're only knocking.
It's like an open plan living room kitchen.
Aye, but that must be about 900. So you're only creating an opening. And this has got to be the living room. So you got a sofa, TV on that wall.
How's the roof? Have you been up in the roof?
The roof's been repaired. It's been repaired.
We've been up, yeah.
Me and Johnny have been up, it's all been repaired.
It all looks very new, like, to be fair. Like.
So this has just got to be the living room here. Again, I'm dropping the ceilings in every floor. I hate that cornicing. This has got to be a little bedroom here, just a little single bed there. Right, this has got to be a bedroom, right? So basically first Stuart is, for the edge of the window, up to here, it's just a built-in wardrobe. A doorway here, into there, and that's got to be the ensuite.
Oh, okay.
So again, Aberdeen in this room's really is dropping walls and creating openings. Right, you want to see something cool? Look in that hole.
Oh, yeah.
Shine your torch in there. It must have been an old bit for drying clothes or something, I think. So that's a room, but I think they were using it as like drying clothes. So that's 1 flat, that's a 2-bed. There's a partition goes there, and that's the 2nd flat. The reason we've done that is we need to use this as a plant room. So the water boilers and that are gone in here. So there's 5 flats. So there's got to be 5 boilers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boilers on the wall in here. And we'll just box each one of them in. So obviously,
If it kind of boilers, just like a standard.
combi boilers.
Combi boiler.
So it'll be 5, this is a plant room in here. This has got to be a bedroom. Just a mirror image if it was down the stairs.
Water tank.
This is a bedroom, that water tank gets chucked to f***. As a partition goes on here, and this has got to be a little ensuite.
So for you on Aberdeen, you're on about building the first flat.
Well, we need to put in it, I think what we do is put the load bearers in the first flat, and then if I'm thinking of hitting a joiner, and a team of boys on every floor.
Aye.
So you on the first floor,
Oh,
we a couple of labourers, and then another joiner upstairs with a couple of labourers. So each person's just focusing on their own floor.
Aye.
In here has got to be a bedroom, so that's a walk-in wardrobe, or not a walk-in, but a built-in wardrobe there. Again, all of that's coming flat packed. The factory's manufacturing Aachen. So all we need is site sizes, and then away they go. There's a metal fire exit on the back. That's all getting stripped out, and then there's steel work getting put in, so it's a metal platform and there's a hot tub, so it can be used as a little outside garden. That goes right along the length of the building.
Is it steel?
It's just a big opening, but it's perfect for running all the wiring in behind.
Give that's like, it's almost like a box section gutter.
It is, that's exactly what it is.
It isn't, is it? Fucking hell. All school fucking or what?
Think how much lead's on that, it runs round the hill building. In here, that wall comes down behind Stuart, because that's the original.
Okay.
That wall comes down and it opens into the room next door. This has got to be the kitchen. So on his back wall here, that doorway gets moved. So it gets moved over like 800 mil. In here, I'll probably just tart that up in here. This will just be used for storage, like a loft space. So as I'm probably got to do in here is just sheet of ceiling, put a couple of lights in it. Rip out all that shitty art units and that and just build it so it's a nice clean room, I mean.
Aye, aye.
Sheet of ceiling, sheet of walls, put some lights in, this has just got to be storage space. All they're wanting us to do, the engineer says, is we're just got to build a fake flare in this whole room so that it spreads a load of the water tank for the sprinkler system. Other than that, this room will just be the same.
Well, at least
Plasterboard
the
and
fucking roof's been done this time.
Mate, look how...
Is that the only bit that's fucking gone?